y'all. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it wasn't nothing in particular. Actually, I wasn't doing nothing at all. I'm just editing videos, and I feel like going live on YouTube because I've been going live on Instagram a lot lately. So, no. What's good? Who's that? Who that? What's good? Denise, Taster's Choice, Claudette, Henderson. What's good? Thumbs up my live, please. Pretty please. Thumb me up. Anyway, um, what's today? Today is Thursday. I just really feel like I just threw this whole day away. To be quite honest, I just woke up. If y'all can't tell, we got a fresh cut though. Oh, ah. Fresh, it's crispy. Ooh, ooh, it crispy. Ooh, 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 it's crispy. Um, what else finna say? I really wasn't finna say nothing. But yeah, I'm just editing. I was like, well, yeah, y'all can join me. I went live on Instagram yesterday. Uh, twice actually. So if y'all want to catch those Instagram lives, my Instagram is at Amillio Raphael because I can't play music on YouTube. You said, what about the back? I don't know if you can see it. But yeah. Can you see? Yeah. That kind of hurt my neck. um, what I gonna say? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, because I can't play music on YouTube. Can't play music on YouTube, so I have to go on Instagram so we can really turn it. I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I wanted to do 2 videos today, I'm not gonna lie. But after I ate earlier, for some reason, I got a bad habit about laying down. After I eat, because it be so good and I be full, I be like, I'm just gonna lay down for like 30 seconds. 30 seconds turn into hours, 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 hours. And what time is it now? It's 11 o'clock. I slept that long. But I did get a lot done today. I did get a lot done. I can say that. I got up, went to the orthodontist. What else did I do? Went got a haircut, P.O. box, recorded a mukbang. Yeah, you know, did a pretty, got a pretty good amount of things done. Even though my head was kind of hurting because I got my braces tightened today, so I don't know, for some reason it made my head hurt sometimes. So I had to lay down. And I ate literally right after I got my braces tightened because I had to make a video. And my face was on swole. So I had to take a Motrin. I had to lay down. My face was really hurting. What's good, Quee? But you know, the dedication is real. Dedication is real out here in these streets. We dedicated, congratulated, excavated. I don't even know what that means. I got me some 2 times spicy sauce. So I'm probably gonna do a 2 times spicy rotisserie tomorrow. Probably rotisserie, that 2 times spicy and that honey. Oh, Jesus. So if y'all haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot of low carbs. Um, and I'm not saying it's zero carbs, but it's been a lot of low. I've been doing a lot of low carb in between. I don't know, the chicken, I think the chicken's still kind of low carb, even though it got like the flour on it. Is flour make it not low carb? I don't know. I'm not an expert at this, so um, you can't judge me. I really don't know. But does the flour make fried chicken not low carb, or does it make it less low carb? I'm just looking over my videos right now and see what I want to do tomorrow. Definitely doing the seafood boil tomorrow. I should have made my sauce today. should have made my sauce today. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. I ain't gonna say screwed it up, but I like my sauce. I like to make my sauce the day before and then thaw it out when I get ready for the video. When I tell you that sauce, how you gonna put in that freezer and then got them ice chips on it, and then you heat it up. Somebody asked me how I reheat my sauce. You can do it in the microwave. You can do it on the stove. I've done both. I don't think I tasted a difference. Um, how many times can you reheat it? I don't know. To be quite honest, I don't know how many times you can reheat the sauce, but I say for me, until it's gone. Until it's gone, I eat it until it's gone. Trying to think what I want to eat tomorrow. Definitely eating seafood. Mmm. I'll do a seafood video. What's tomorrow? Friday. I'll probably do a seafood video Saturday. I've been eating a lot of chicken. I wonder what that's about. Actually, no, I haven't. Oh, yes, I have. I've been eating a lot of chicken. I love chicken. I really love chicken. I'm probably gonna do a lot more chicken videos. Definitely love chicken. Anyway, I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. That if y'all didn't see the video, y'all should go and check it out because we got something coming. You know, people really are enjoying the Ask, which I knew they would enjoy the Ask Emilio segment. I really like doing the Ask Emilio segment. Like those questions are genuine questions. Where the questions come from, I don't know because they're always anonymous. But I choose the question on camera. I read the question on camera. It'll be my first time reading it. Is when y'all see it. So we all see it for the first time together, basically. And genuine response. He said the second story was. I can't wait to see the follow up on the second story. What was the second story about? I don't even remember. What was it about? I don't even remember. What was the second story about? And I actually got more questions today after people seeing that video. People started submitting more questions. And y'all, please feel free to submit questions. Oh yeah, about the Jesus, about the lady that caught the woman husband. God. See, stuff like that makes me want. She probably would. She probably would. She probably be. And you know, and as I was reading it, only thing I could see is this nosy woman in the backyard. You know, sometimes the wood fence have a crack big enough for you to put your eyeball through. That's the only thing I could see in my mind was this nosy woman in the backyard, you know, doing all this, you know, in these folk bit, and that's what she get. That's exactly what she get. I do want to hear what happened afterward, though. I do want to. She might want to watch her own home security cameras. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into that. But I can't wait to get the follow up. The first story was a follow up to another story. And if y'all wanna catch the reasoning behind the second part, then you have to go watch the video for the first part. Actually I can do that right now. Create a playlist for those videos, the Ask Emilio videos. For the majority of them, it's been with cucumber and rice and sausage. I haven't done a cucumber, rice, and sausage. I may do one of those tomorrow. A cucumber, rice, and sausage, and do another Ask Emilio. That sounds kind of good, actually. So I may do cucumber, rice, and sausage tomorrow. I can do cucumber, rice, and sausage and crab. I don't know how to crab. I mean, it might be good with crab. That do sound kind of good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does sound good actually. But either way, yeah, that was crazy. But that, you know, them kind of questions make me want to proofread, and I don't want to proofread because I feel like even if somebody's going to ask something in general to that, you know, that they, you know, would be respectful of the channel and the viewers. and at least not even saying sugarcoat it, but I'm reading it for the first time on camera. Like I'm not practicing this. So when you put like cuss words, I'm gonna make a mistake and probably say the cuss word because I'm just reading it like I'm reading a book or something. So I'm not saying that y'all have to use discretion because that would be kind of like me going back on my word. So I'm not saying that y'all have to use discretion because I did say y'all can submit whatever questions you like. I did say that. I said it. I did say that. So yeah, I can't get mad at the person that submitted the question. They were also anonymous. For the most part, they all have been anonymous. So I can't get mad at that. Really can't. But that was interesting. Can't wait to hear what happens afterwards. See if she a real friend, and tell her friend or neighbor. Sounds like she's more of a nosy neighbor than a friend. Um, I don't know, just some things you just don't. I just ain't never been that person because I hate to be the person that have to tell somebody. So that's why I just ain't never been the person just being nobody else's business like that. Like I hate to have to be the person to say, well, let me tell you, what I saw, I hate that. Like I absolutely hate that. Like I hate to have to be that person because I know I'm not the person that can't not say nothing. Like if I was to witness something or something like that, like I'm not the kind of person that can't not say nothing. So that's why I just mind my own business. I'm about to create a Ask Emilio playlist for y'all so that you all can see those videos and you don't have to search for them. I made I ain't gonna say quite a few, but there's a few of them out there. So I'm creating now the playlist for y'all. So for those of y'all that missed the past Ask Emilio segments, y'all can go catch those. They're always good. I'm gonna put in the description. I'm gonna put all Ask Emilio so videos so y'all can see those. And if y'all not feeling the name, same y'all know y'all if y'all really didn't know, for those of y'all that don't know, y'all actually created my um channel name because there were very few videos according to TubeBuddy. 350 videos is how many videos I have now. But long videos ago, long videos ago, I was kind of asking around as far as like, what you think about this name, what you think about this kind of channel name, you know, and collectively, the viewers created the name that I have now. So if y'all not feeling the segment name, same as the channel name, I'd like for y'all to be a part of the process. Let me know, comment, um, email, Instagram, all those good things. We're gonna start looking at some other social media platforms. I see a lot of other people on TikTok. I don't know what TikTok is, but it looks fun. It's a lot of different. I wish there was like an app where you can post one thing and it spreads throughout all your channels. But then that would kind of take away I guess the need, and that would kind of take away the special feeling of that channel or something. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I'm about to add. Whoa, what are you doing? You want to just do? I'm putting online storage. Please sign in. What are y'all talking about? Okay, maybe I'm not creating a. This thing be tripping. This thing be tripping. Like every time I try to do something, it won't let me do nothing. So it's saying what? I'm trying to add videos to the dang on thing and it won't let me. I know what I can do. I can do it on Studio on my phone. I'll do it on my phone. since the playlist is already a created playlist, I'll just go through the videos on my phone and I'll add them from my phone. So we'll just do it that way, so y'all can have those videos. So when I get off live, I'll go and I'll add them from my phone, and that'll do it, and that'll work. But yeah, I like doing those videos. Those are always fun. Those are genuine, authentic questions. Where they come from, I don't know, because they're always anonymous. And everybody should submit questions. I need more questions, and more questions. Please feel free. Whatever kind of question. I know I keep saying that, but that last one was a little spicy. Oh no. I'm glad y'all feel like y'all can ask me anything. I really am. I am. What the freak is the chat? Oh, there it goes. Ooh, what's good? Unsolved. You said, that was some Jerry Springer. What's good, Miss Pink Cookies? That was some Jerry Springer. That was some Jerry Springer. That was some Steve Wilco. That was some Steve Wilkos. Cause I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy to think like I'm reading it and we all laughing and having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. Like that's somebody real life. Like somebody like I be trying to use certain some type of discretion towards whomever it is because they submitted anonymous. I be trying to use some type of discretion because I mean it sounds like a story that you would hear on TV, but it's real. Like this is like when you think about it, it's somebody's real life. Like that's somebody out in the world somewhere is going through that. Like crazy. Like, and then you may make you reevaluate. It make you reevaluate your own life. Like, am I really? You know what I'm saying? Is what I thought I had bad really that bad? You know, it really makes you think. Like, was that is that situation really as hard as I thought it was? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really makes you reevaluate your life. Like when you hear stuff like that, and I didn't do it. I didn't start the segment in a joking manner or nothing like that. Um, I just didn't know how real it was gonna get. I'm gonna be quite honest. I didn't know. Like I didn't know how real it was gonna get. Like I mean, I ain't saying I was just doing it for fun. I ain't saying I was doing it for play. I ain't saying I was doing it not to take it serious. I always taking it seriously, but I don't know. I didn't know. Like I didn't know. Like you dealing with people actually lives. Like you like literally dealing with somebody's life. Like somebody is depending on you. To say the right thing, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I say stuff, I try to use some type of discretion, like, but being real, being real. Like, come on, you have to be real, and analyze the situation for what it is. Like, I ain't gonna give no sugarcoat question, answer. I mean, but what's good? What's good? What's good? Castro. He said it's real life things happen like that. Appreciate that, Kayla Will. I know. I know. Well, I know now. Huh. I know now. He's right. They didn't use discretion when they sent it to me. You're right. You're right. You're right. I just don't. I don't want to be the cause of. I don't want to be the cause of nothing. Like I don't. Some people. They don't be. One wrong thing said could be the last wrong thing said. You have to be careful about what you say. That's why I know I say stuff in somewhat of a joking manner, but it's only to add light on the situation. You know what I mean? But you have to be careful. You have to be careful. You know, you have to be careful. You say they aren't. You are. They feel comfortable. Yeah, yeah. Too early to know the topic. Real life situation. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about the Ask Emilio segment that was from today's video. I think was that today. I think that was today's video. The Ask Emilio segment, and about how when I started doing it, I didn't really think about the fact that the questions are coming from real people and is real people situations, and I'm over here living and on live on YouTube and somebody out there going through something. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really consider that. I didn't really think about it like that, and I guess you can't think of everything. You know, can't think of everything. But I mean, I knew the questions would come, but I don't know. I didn't really consider. I don't know. I ain't consider it, I guess. But yeah, it's real. It's real. Like it's real, real, real. I need some more Kool Aid. Oh, that might not be Kool Aid. I taste like Crystal Light. But yeah, it's real. It's real out here in these streets. It is. I'm just getting my video ready for tomorrow. But either way, so yeah, I ain't gonna put no cap on. I ain't gonna put no cap on what you can ask, and you know what I'm saying? Cause I still want people. Yeah, I messed up my beard a little bit right now. I did that. That was my fault. Um, I want y'all to be able to ask whatever y'all want to ask. I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, if my facial expression may show different, hey, look past that and still send your questions. I can't help it. I can't help my facial expression. Still send your questions, please. We love your questions. We want to follow up on your lives. Excuse me, and your stories. You know, here at Picasso. What are we? What's the name? I can't even remember. Team here at Team Picasso, you know, we'd love to hear your stories. We'd love to, you know, follow up on your lives. You know, once you give us your stories, I feel, you know, we feel like we're invested, and we've invested our time in you. So definitely keep us updated. For those of you that submitted the questions, I've gotten well, two follow-up questions on their lives, on some of the people's lives. And today was a follow-up of a last one, which I'll probably do that often. I'll give y'all the follow-up and then do a new one afterwards when we do those. I'm probably gonna do one tomorrow. Like I said, I want some sausage, cucumber, and rice tomorrow. I think that's what I want to eat tomorrow: sausage, cucumber, and rice. And ooh, maybe some jerk chicken, but I have to go way, way out there to get that jerk chicken. It's gonna take like 2 hours to get that jerk chicken, and all like 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back, which ain't too bad. It really ain't too bad, but that would mean I would have to get up and go and then get there. So I think I want some jerk chicken. I'm hungry. I always get hungry this late. What time is it? Oh, everything is closed. Sonic is probably open. Sonic. You love jerk anything. Somebody told me to do some jerk tacos. So I think we're gonna do jerk tacos on one of these days. I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna build it. Maybe like I got a good idea. I got a very good idea, actually. Y'all gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Gonna be great. So hopefully you guys are all registered to vote. I need y'all out there voting, regardless of who you're voting for. You know, voice your word, voice yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sonic do sound good, but my Sonic, it's in the hood. I don't know. You know, sometimes you have to think about it. Is my stomach worth it? You know, is it worth the sacrifice tonight? Like, do I feel like sacrificing my stomach to the toilet gods? I don't know. I just don't know. For real, like I don't know, cause Sonic, Sonic can be hit or miss. And then for me, like I like want to see when I go to Sonic and I get a burger, you know what I'm saying? I like to get the onion rings on it. Okay, so these are like two of my favorite burgers. So I like either onion rings, pickle, mayo, barbecue sauce, cheese, maybe like 3 patties, on Texas toast. Or I would get a chili cheese grilled burger with pickle, mustard, mayo, and onion rings. That sounds so good right now. And then of course, along with the burger, I would get a side of chili cheese tots. Um, what else? Chili cheese tots, cranberry raspberry slush. That's the only slush I ever drink from Sonic. Y'all should remember that because in the future there would probably be a giveaway surrounding that question. I've said the question on the live, and if you caught it, you caught it. So you might want to write that down. A cranberry raspberry slush is my favorite slush. Remember that. And I'm not gonna say when the giveaway will ever be. It's just gonna pop up on you, and if you caught it, you caught it. Um, and what else? So that's what I usually get when I go there. Either one of those burgers, cranberry raspberry slush, chili cheese tots. Um, what else? I know I missed some mozzarella sticks, of course. A foot long. Gotta get a foot long. I eat all of it, by the way. I eat all of that. I don't just eat like that on camera. Like I eat like that for real. A lot of people be asking me like, how you stay fit? Like you stay fit. Like, like you know what you're doing. Like me, I know if I go and eat piles of food, it ain't gonna go nowhere unless I go to the gym. You know? For me, everybody's body is different. Some people, like my little cousin, he's still in the teenage years and he eats exactly the same, if not more than what I eat, and slim can be. I envy his metabolism. I envy it. Blue coconut. I don't know about the coconut. I don't know. I like ocean water. Have y'all ever had ocean water from Sonic? I live in California. Those Sonics are far from me. That's surprising. I would think because I just feel like California has everything in one. I don't know why. But I can see that because y'all have a lot of vendor style food. Like y'all have a lot of authentic, you know, style food. Y'all don't have a lot of probably don't have a lot of like stuff like that because it's probably not needed because y'all eat like good authentic food because there's a lot of people there that have like their own little vendors or trucks or oh, I had some street tacos. Oh my god. Ooh. I probably never find that stand again. I don't even remember the name. I hate when I don't pull my phone. I didn't have a good phone. That's what it was. I still had my old phone. I didn't have a good phone at the time, so that's why I couldn't get a picture. That's what it was. But y'all have good food there. Ocean water. Y'all love ocean water. Ocean water is good. If y'all never had ocean water, y'all should try it. It's really good and refreshing. And it's refreshing. I've been sitting here this whole time on this live and ain't did nothing. Let me do some work. I've been talking to y'all. But yeah, man. We've been working. What's good, Carlos? He said, yes, I love tacos. Are my favorite. I love tacos. I'm glad y'all like tacos because I'm probably going to eat tacos a lot because I really like tacos. Um, I'm not even supposed to be eating tacos. I'm not supposed to eat nothing like that because them chips could damage my stuff, my equipment and stuff. And but they're so good. Oh, I gotta make sure I go back to Kroger because Kroger got the lime. What is it? Lime zest taco shells. Y'all know I use the taco shells that stand up. Kroger got the it's like a lime whatever. But I had them before and they were really good. And then of course they have the Doritos flavored cheese ones. And then they had another one that looked real good. I'm gonna get all those. And then we had like some flavored taco probably for next Tuesdays. Chili lime. It might have been chili lime. It might have been, but they look good. I don't know why I don't get stuff when I see it. Because when I go to the store, I like to go and get what I came to get. If I don't go get what I came to get, I'm going to leave with a cart full of stuff. So it's imperative that I go. It's imperative that I, what is it, keep tunnel vision when I'm going into a grocery store. I'll be in there for hours. It's just annoying. Like, I have to go, I have to get what I come to get and get out quickly. For real. Excuse me. What's good, Trish? Welcome to the live, first time viewer. Welcome to the live. What's good, Miss T? Welcome to the live. So yeah, usually on YouTube, usually on my YouTube lives, we talk, we have convos. It's more so of a Q&A kind of thing. A lot of the viewers just asking questions, or I'm just talking about something random. It's just always random. We unscripted over here. We don't do no script. Sometimes I let y'all join me at the gym. Sometimes I let y'all join me walking down the street. Sometimes I let y'all join me. Like right now, I'm editing in the morning's video. Y'all can't see it, it's in the morning, but the anticipation. I got song Tourette's for some reason, and it's all I've been like that all my life. Like I hear one word and I start singing a song. I've been like that all my life. Um, but yeah, the anticipating your every move. Anticipation. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Anticipating what we're gonna do. Anticipation. Y'all know that song? Y'all, that's before y'all time. That's before y'all time. I already know. That's before y'all time. Y'all some children, kids out here. Y'all don't know no good music. Like good music, that's when music was music. So for those of y'all that do want to hear music, I can't play music on YouTube. So a lot of times I go live on Instagram. I go live on Instagram randomly. So if you want to catch those lives on Instagram, you have to follow me on Instagram at Emilio Raphael. Follow me, and we be lit. We be lit, like real lit. So follow me on alright, and y'all gonna catch some good stuff that you can't catch on Instagram, on YouTube, because you can't do everything on YouTube, and that's okay. Every platform has its own whatever, you know. Is it my late night music live? I love doing those. I love doing late night lives. Yeah, me too. I'm very indecisive when I go to the grocery store. I pass by some, and I go and I like say I'm just going to get cucumbers. I already have seafood. I'm just going to get cucumbers, and then something just sparks in my mind. Maybe you should go see what they if they have a deal. But you know what? I'm backed up with the seafood, buying more seafood or more of whatever I probably already have, and don't even need it at the time. I just like to catch it when it's good. Like if it's there, and I know it's something I'm going to use fairly quickly, or at least within the week, I go ahead and get it. You have to be frugal. If you want to post 7 days a week, I can't even believe that I post 7 days a week. I really can't, but I do. I can't believe it. I don't know why I'm saying I can't. Like I'm not the one doing it, but it's just surreal. So surreal. Anticipating what we're gonna do. Anticipation. Do, do, do. Anticipating your every move. Anticipation. You see? You see, I ain't that old. Y'all be surprised how old I really am. I ain't gonna never tell nobody my real age. Just know I'm 20. 20 years old is how old I am. 20. But yeah, those Instagram lives be lit. You and me love either 2 times spicy noodles. You said you started killing them on a regular. You know, everybody's body is different. Everybody's body is different. I have to let my body um, take a break, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I can't do, and I think the reason being for me is because I grew up eating McDonald's like every day, and I worked at McDonald's for years and years, and I ate like a lot of fried food and a lot of spicy food. And I don't know, my stomach in my later years just like, bruh, like we'll let you slide a little bit, but you can't keep doing it every day. Boy. And then I work in corporate, so I have to sit at a desk, and I swear, oh my god. And so it's it's like it's weird because it's like sometimes it'll make me feel like whoa, like all day it'll make me feel kind of not groggy. Well, I guess groggy, not groggy, but it just kind of make me feel a little heavier. And then on other days it don't bother me at all. I don't know. It's weird. This is weird. Well, I try to make sure I go to the gym, and make sure I do a lot of squats. Because you have to stretch those stomach muscles. You have to get those stomach muscles, stretched, and that abdomen area. So when that food, get in there, it processes the way it's supposed to, and do what it do like it's supposed to. You don't have no issues. That's why I make sure I do my squats and your stomach exercises, and y'all definitely keep me up to date. You know what I'm saying? As far as pushing me to keep going in the gym, and I try to push y'all to keep going. For those of y'all that are in a gym journey or thinking about being on a gym, I call it gym lifestyle. I don't call it journey. I don't like the word journey. Journey makes it feel like it's something that's you have to go through, or like something that's prolonged, or you know I think lifestyle makes it sound easier. I think it makes it sound simple. I think it makes it sound like it's a part of your daily, like it's like eating, so to speak. So your workout lifestyle or whatever. Because the last thing I want people to think is I'm just on here just eating all this food, and everybody should do it too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the last thing I want people to think. Like, yeah, I eat all this food, and everybody should do it. I look like Chuck Norris, and I want y'all to understand what I do. Even though I eat all this food, I don't want to give no perception, no bad perception. Like, it is, you know, it's just glitter and gold, cause it ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it ain't, but I'm just saying for me, I just know for me, everybody, like I say, everybody's body is different. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's body different. Everybody's different. Everybody's metabolism is different. My metabolism is better when I work out. I can eat a whole horse and I'll be fine. For real, for real. For real, for real. It's gonna work out. Work off the mat. Yeah, get you one of them stomach things. That's what I got. I got the stomach thing that wrap around your stomach and make your stomach, sweat out all that unnecessary fat and water weight and all that. I got one of those. I work out with that on. I try not to do it too much because that thing really will make it'll really make your stomach like real. I ain't just go like me personally. I don't need like no 6 pack and Hollywood body. Like I don't need nothing like that. I just want to feel good, and like I feel so light, and I feel so good after I work out. Like I don't need no, just over overly huge arms and I don't need none of that. I just want to look good and feel good and eat good food and be alright after I eat the food. To be quite honest, that's all I want. Oh, 5'5". Oh, I want to be buff. I don't want to be buff. I don't want to be buff. Like I don't want to be buff. Like one time, when I like was working out like every day, like my arms had got so big, I couldn't even scratch my back. Like it was insane. Like I couldn't believe it. I was so upset, and I kept getting an itch right in the middle of my back, and it was always at the wrong time. It was like always at the wrong time. I couldn't even scratch my own back. My arms were so huge. Like I couldn't even scratch my back, and it was just crazy. Like I couldn't even put my own arm. Like right now, yeah, I can scratch my back right now. Barely, but I can do it. But my arms had gotten so huge, like my shoulders and my arms had gotten so huge, like I couldn't even put my arm behind my back to scratch my own back. Like I don't like that. For me, I don't like that. I'm not saying that anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying for my personal, um, yeah, I don't want to be that big. It's definitely a lifestyle, and you definitely have to maintain it. It's definitely a lifestyle. Lifestyle. Ooh, 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 ooh. 400. So that's my lifestyle. Lifestyle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lifestyle. It's definitely a lifestyle. Like, it's definitely a lifestyle. And then like, them protein stuff, that stuff is nasty. Like, all that stuff is nasty. Like, they don't make no delicious ones. Like, it's all nasty. It says vanilla, and then they have strawberry, have chocolate, they have cinnamon roll. Like it's all just nasty. Like it's nasty. I hate taking protein. Like it's nasty. Like all of it. I hate it. But it worked. I will tell you. It does work. So I just went back and watched the last video. You remember the lady talked about catching the neighborhood. I hope she sends a part two. I lost my glasses. I don't know what happened to them. I lost my glasses. I was going to the grocery store to get some crabs, and they were hanging on my shirt. I want to say they were hanging on my shirt, and didn't think about it. Got home. I was like, well, maybe I sat them down somewhere, and I still ain't found them. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And the struggle at work been real. 'Cause I have to look at a computer screen all day. I can't see. And then, like, I'm in a gentrified area, so it's kind of hood and it's kind of not. You know what I'm saying? You can walk at night, but, you still got to kind of watch your back kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you will get robbed. You get robbed anywhere. But still, you know what I'm saying? I can't see if nobody, just coming from a distance. Like, it sucks. I be trying to watch my back. Motherfucker might try to catch me slipping. You won't catch me slipping on my pimping. Slipping. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's my lifestyle. Lifestyle. 400 now. Um, I hope she sends a part two to the video too. I really do hope she sends a part two to that video because that was it's gonna be good. Send a part three. Like I told y'all, anybody that wants to ask Emilio questions, send them to my email. Um, socialforfoods at gmail.com. It's always in the description at the bottom of the video where I ask the question at. Send those. We'd love for you all to be a part of the show. We'd love for your lives to be a part of our family. He said, "Do I live in a bad part of Atlanta?" No, I live downtown. I mean, it used to be a bad. Well, I ain't gonna say it used to be a bad part. Um, these rubber bands make me get that white stuff in the car. I got rubber bands in my mouth, by the way. It made me get that white stuff in the corner of my mouth. Uh, I mean, it used to be. It's gentrified. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, I'm not like ain't no other way to sugarcoat it. To be honest, there's no other way to sugarcoat it. It's a gentrified area. Um, 2 years ago, a lot of the people that you see walking down the street with their dogs late at night, you would never have seen them because they was gonna get robbed. Um, and you'll get robbed now if you don't watch your back. Like that's just what it is. Like it's what it is. It's definitely gentrified. Yeah, they remodeled. They did remodel a lot of the areas, and I'm definitely in a remodeled area. But at the same time, there's still people that used to, live here. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. I remember when I first moved here, I was in this area. I used to cross through this area, and I remember exactly what this area used to look like. And where I live like on top of where people's homes were. Like there were homes where I am sitting right now in this apartment. There were homes here. I remember there being people sitting on their porches, like there were historic homes here, and they tore them down. And I don't know where those people went from here on down the street. I don't know where those people went. Um, but they're very nice apartments over here now. Like these apartments weren't here. Like 2 years ago, it was none of this like this. And then it got it. They let me tell you how they really did it. It's a train station, and a lot of people didn't even know, and you would have never known unless you come over here. But people didn't come over here, and you'll see, different people on the east and west bound. You'll see different people on the Bankhead train that you would never have seen in a million years on the Bankhead train. But you'll see it. But a lot of the people would have never known. But there was one particular train station that was connected, and that's what kept the people that was in this area connected to the outside world. But this particular train station has two sides, and you can connect from one or the other. But the only way to get to the other side, you have to cross under a bridge and go like around. And it's like because a train crosses over it, and but you would have never known. But they shut the side down where the people were connected, to the outside world to go get food, go get supplies, go get medical attention, anything that they could have needed that was needed. They cut that side of the train off, and then the way they cut that side of the train, they cut the elevator off, they cut the escalator off, they cut the inside, the whole side, and put signs up basically saying that that side of the train was closed. But never did they ever say that the other side was open. So those people had no way of having access to things that they needed. So that just slowly started drawing them out and getting them out and getting them out because they didn't have a way to get to what they needed. But that's what kept the people, which probably, kept a lot of activity in other areas because that was their connection to the outside world and to the city. And where they went, I don't know. But it made life a lot harder, for them to have the things. And a lot of them were elderly, but it made life a lot harder. I didn't even know until I came back over here, and I was just like, "What the heck is going on?" I was on my way to work, and I was late, almost late for work because I didn't know that side of the station was closed. But what they did was, and this is very common. What they did was they worked from the outs, like from the inside out, is what they did, and this is what I'm noticing. So while the people was on the forefront fighting for the main road, they was hitting you from behind. That's what I'm noticing. Because from behind the forefront of the main road, you'll still see what looks like, what it used to look like. You'll see it. But if you go a street over, you'll see they done knocked every one of them boarded up abandoned houses down, and it's all new build, new build, new build. They pushing that new build all, and they done start building on the main road. So now they have the main road. Meanwhile, you still looking forward, thinking that you fighting for something, that you have a grip and a grasp on something, and they hitting you from behind. Y'all have to pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. And it's too late. At this point, it's too late because they don't start building on the main road. Like, it's too late at this point. Like apartments are $2,000 a month when back in maybe 2 or 3 years ago they were only like $500 and $600. Now they're $2,000 a month over here. It's crazy. It's crazy. They did that. Sure did. So yeah, I'm getting my video ready. Oh yeah, I'm definitely into what is it? Social studies, I guess. Social studies, social stuff like that. What's good, Sunshine? The guy, would you ever do yard stream? I'm not sure what that is. You said they still getting robbed. Yeah, they're definitely still getting robbed. They definitely still getting robbed. Since they lost their homes or died or got vouchers to move. Yeah, I can believe that. Because a lot of the homes is antique. They tearing down them houses. Like they tearing them what's supposed to be historical and what was once historical and protected by the historic uh, people that protect historic stuff. They tearing them down. They tearing them down. They sure live. Tearing them right on down and put new build. They will build. They will. They can tear down one house and build up a whole apartment complex, and you gonna look like, damn, how they get that apartment complex in that little space? They will do it. Like they'll. I don't know what Yard Stream is. They will. They'll do it. I mean, it's a good place. I mean, it's good. It's a good place to live. I like it here. It does make it look better. It does make it look better. I totally agree. I totally agree. It definitely. I ain't gonna say look better. I'd say more up to date. Because there's some beautiful homes. They have beautiful homes. Beautiful homes. Very beautiful. You said they got rid of calling it Bankhead. Oh, uh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Even Vine City. Y'all know they tore down the entire Vine City. Like people didn't even realize like they tore down an entire city. Like within Atlanta they have like little cities within the city. And there was this place called Vine City and it was over which they still call it Vine City. Um, but the technical area of what Vine City was has been, pretty much torn down. I mean, it's still areas over there, but once you like, it's really gone. Like they really tore down a whole city right in front of our eyes, and nobody even paid attention to it. Like all that over there, where I think what was it, Morris Brown College and all that. They tore the Morris Brown College down. So did. I don't know if they tore it down completely yet, but it's dilapidated. Yep, because of the stadium. Because of that stadium, um, the new stadium they built the new stadium at. It was a lot of Morris Brown was right there. What else was right there? A lot of historical churches were right there. They tore down like four churches outside of that stadium. A lot of people don't even remember. When them people was fighting to keep their church and keep their land and stuff like that. A lot of people don't even remember. But they tore down them churches. They ended up doing it anyway. They wasn't, but they ended up doing it. But if you look at it now, you wouldn't even know that it was a church there. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. They remodeled them, which took the property value. They couldn't afford the taxes. I believe it. I believe it. The thing about it is, them houses that was there, them was a lot of them was great grandmamas, and a lot of them was grandmama. But either way, it had been worked up enough through the generation to where they could have afforded it. Like the only thing they had to do was pay the taxes. Like a lot of them houses were completely paid for, but they was probably refinancing and going doing all this stuff for money and stuff like that instead of just hustling up the money to pay the property tax and keep the damn community and keep the house and keep the property and own something. Like it's just crazy. Like it's just crazy. Like it's just crazy. And you just think about, growing up, me, and I can speak on it because I grew up in it. Just growing up in the hood and just seeing people, the same people every day on the porch, just seeing, just letting life just pass, just pass them by, type of thing. Meanwhile, what I'm saying, you don't even realize you losing everything around you for the next generation. Like it's gone. Like they have nothing to give to their next generation. Like what they once had, like, and could have increased in value over time. Like they have nothing, you know, nothing. Like you left with nothing, and it's crazy. Like I don't know. I just be wondering, like, what do people be thinking that be in that situation? But then you have to think about it. They've been deprived, so much. And it's just probably at a point of malnourishment, not only malnourishment of the stomach, but malnourishment of the things, the essential things that they need to live and to survive. And it's probably just be at a point where, like, I'll take anything, you know what I'm saying? My lights ain't even on. My flow's about to cave in. I can't afford to keep the house up. I can't afford to do the yard and pay the HOAs and, whatnot. It's crazy. It's crazy. But then you just have to, you just have to think, like, at some point somebody could have done something. I don't know. I don't know. You never know people's situation. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different. You never know. You never know. I just hate to see it though. I ain't gonna say I hate to see it. I just wish that, you know, it wasn't an outside source doing it. You know what I'm saying? I wish the community was being built up by the people, that actually had a helping hand and build it anyway, by the generations, that were there, to help build it in the first place. I would just wish they could have just kept up, what was handed down. But a lot of folks are just like, I ain't doing it. I ain't got time to be mowing no yard. I'll get me an apartment. Mowing no yard. Got a picture I'm gonna put on now. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Possibly. Yeah, he says Yard Stream is just adding people onto your live. Is that an app? Is that an app? Is it a app to go live on YouTube or something? Triple J's Pizza. I've never heard of Triple J's. I'm gonna Google it right now. Um, I never heard of Triple J's, or maybe I haven't. Didn't know. I'm supposed to have Google Fiber. It's supposed to be really fast. Maybe it's my computer. Triple J's Pizza. It's a food truck. Mm, on Piedmont. Where is this at? Didn't I used to live over here? Where is this? I feel like I know where this is. Is this downtown? This is downtown. I was like, I know where this is. It must be here now, but there wasn't nothing in that building. That's that new apartment complex. It might, because there were spaces below it. This is downtown, I believe. Yeah, this isn't downtown. This is Midtown. But I can see exactly where it is. But it doesn't show me a picture on Google. of what it looked like for some reason. Or am I looking in the wrong spot? It's definitely Midtown. Y'all, my mouth hurt. My mouth is really hurting. I need to go take something. I'm trying to get a picture of the food. I don't understand how they be having restaurants on Google but no food. I be wanting to see what I'm gonna eat. I see where it's at though. I see where it's at. Oh, they also have a food truck. Also, I'm gonna have to go check them out. Oh, them wings look good. I know I love a good wing. Oh, that looks good. Oh, oh yeah. And they have an outside. Hopefully they don't play music. If they playing music, I ain't gonna be able to do it there. I'm gonna have to take it with me. Cause they be. Oh, actually, this is right by the park. This will be a good video in the park. Go get some pizza and go to the park. This is right by the park. You can like bring a blanket or something. Oh, that'll be nice. We can do that in the springtime. Go to the park, do like a little picnic or something like that. That'd be nice. He said he's trying to wipe them out. I don't think trying is the word. Is it like Eastwick? Most of those apartments people think are apartments, but they aren't. They are condos, and most families own the condos and pass it on to their family members so they can't clean it. That's the way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Yeah, Lithonia, and then they started chopping the hoods. They gave them vouchers to Lithonia, then Lithonia got hood, hated it. Yeah, I heard Lithonia didn't used to always be like that. A lot of them, a lot of them went to Union City. Let me tell you the story about that. We living in history. Y'all have to understand. Y'all have to remember these things and pass it down to people. You know, so people can know. Because this is the only way people gonna know. Um, a lot of those people that lived over by the stadium, a lot of those people that lived like in the east side, um, West End, and a lot of other areas, Vine City area. A lot of those people were given vouchers also. And let me tell you what they did because a lot of people don't even realize that this happened. So we never had MARTA. MARTA is the bus system. We never had the bus go to Union City. That was just not a thing because the train doesn't go that far, and the bus never went there. So what they did was they said we'll give you vouchers if you move here. Union City, by the way, y'all, is a bit of a distance from the actual city where they're building all these new builds and fancy, kind of stuff. Union City is quite a ways. Um, so they started running the bus line to Union City and they gave people vouchers. Maybe I'd say maybe a good 3 or 4 months they were running the bus line back and forth. People were still going to their jobs because they had jobs in the city, and people were still, going back and forth. Living out their daily, except they were having to do it from a little bit of a longer distance. Well, once it got to a point to where the majority was in Union City, they cut off the bus line and couldn't nobody come back. For real. Like that really happened. That really happened. So those people that were given those vouchers to get out there and to live out there, they stuck out there. Because a lot of them didn't have cars and transportation and stuff like that. They were using the bus system. They stuck. Sure is. Ain't that crazy? And they stuck. The unfortunate same thing happened to my grandma's house. Instead of keeping it, they sold it and kept the money. Yeah. And then, it be seeming like a lot of money at the time when you ain't have. You know what I'm saying? But the initial thought of investment just crosses your mind because you didn't, you want this, you want, but all them little, pennies, them, them little brown things, those little pennies, all of those add up. And whatever little money, settlement money you got from selling the property, it's gonna go pretty quick. It's gonna go pretty darn quick, and it's gonna go quicker than what you think. And before you know it, it's gonna be gone, and you're gonna be living in an apartment, and then you're gonna be back to having a job and da 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 because you didn't invest. Which you could have invested because you didn't have the initial upfront cash, but you had the property investment, which was worth valued more, you know what I'm saying, than the cash itself. You could have invested in that, you know, and that's what happened to a lot of people. They just feel like, what else can I do? And they just take the money and just like, I'm just gonna live my life elsewhere, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, but I just know it's important to, own property. It's definitely important. It's in Midtown. Yeah, I saw the food truck. I see the food truck. The food looks good. Food looks really good. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty probably a beautiful house on the land and everything. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with, giving it up and selling it and moving on with life. Everybody has different. Some people, the attachment to the house was a negative thought of, their childhood or something like that. So, I totally understand with, letting go of attachments. It's every situation is different. Um, I just wish that even if rent it out. That's what my aunt doing right now. She renting her house out. Like I can't even believe she's staying in an apartment. I mean, that's a whole different story and situation. But like, but she's a homeowner. She's a landowner. She's a property owner. She's a landlord. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud. I'm so proud. Like damn proud of her. Like that's just something that she has been fighting for, and that was just something that you know she wanted to instill in us so bad. How important it was to own property. She wanted that so bad that she gave her whole entire life, 20 something plus years worth, until she got to the point to where she owned her home and owned her property. And her son, got older, and I guess maybe they outgrew it, and now she rents it out. You know what I'm saying? But she did all that she sacrificed, so that we, in our minds, could understand how important it was to own property. She did that. The lady that's in my family video, that's what I'm talking about, my aunt. She did that. She did that. I tell her all the time, I'm proud of her. I tell her all the time, cause she did that. Definitely did. You said 1020p. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it on Google Map. It's a new apartment called Azure. It was something else there, but they tore it down and put that. You know what was right there? You know what was right there? What that same thing happened that we just got through talking about this. Same thing happened in this area. You know what was right there? There was an apartment building right there. My coworker stayed in that apartment building. My coworker lived in that apartment building for years. I believe 10 plus years. And it had been there years prior before he, started living there. Of course, he paid in this area where apartments can go from two to $5,000 to $6,000 a month. He paid in this area, I believe, $450 to $500 a month, and it was right there where this pizza place is now. And he was given a voucher to move to the West End so that they could build what they built right there. They ain't had no choice. They made all them people move. They had no choice. That was the last cheapest place that you could have lived in Midtown was right there. That was the last place. It's crazy to be able to witness history like that. But that was the last place, and they gave them vouchers and they made them move. That was my coworker lived right there. Sure did. Sure did. And you would never know what that used to look like right there. Like that was the hood. That was the hood for real. Yeah, I'm looking at the deep dish pizza now. It look good. All their food look good. I'm gonna check them out. I'm definitely have to check them out. Definitely gonna check them out because it look good, good. I'm hungry. Everything closed. I might have to take a Uber to I might have to take a Uber to Sonic and do a mukbang at Sonic outside. I wish it wasn't cold. I still do a move on outside. I just don't want to get robbed. I don't want to get robbed. The people will rob you. You will get robbed. For real. I don't want to get robbed. I work at the racetrack gas station. Oh, I've seen that racetrack gas station. They said they did Cobb like that and Jonesboro. Sure was. Um, Cobb's still a little hood though. They still a little hood, but they cleaning it up. They cleaning it up. So cleaning it up. Jonesboro. Oh yeah, Jonesboro. Jonesboro is a nice area now. It's a nice area. People love to live out in Jonesboro now. This is it. There's a hood on the west side. I forgot the name. You know how the old hood couldn't grow grass and everyone was always sick. It was built on a landfill. The old wow. Wow. Let me tell you, something, Monique. For me growing up, I just knew damn gone well. Even as a kid, I knew, you know, it just didn't click well in me, that the doctors down there in Mississippi, I know y'all know from Mississippi, the doctors down there, was pushing all this hereditary and genetics. And even as a kid, like, I ain't saying I'm like a genius or nothing like that, but I knew there was no such thing. For some reason in my heart, I knew that the environment shaped, you know, what happens, ultimately to your chromosomes and da 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 da. So um, that was one of my real biggest reasons of leaving. I don't know if y'all remember the mosquito trucks. A lot of people don't remember the mosquito trucks. We had the mosquito trucks every summer. We had mosquito trucks. A lot of people don't even know. They're probably like, "What is a mosquito truck?" If y'all know what a mosquito truck is, comment. And if you don't comment, I'll tell you what it is by the time I get to the bottom of the comments. But they had the mosquito truck, and yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That is very correct. They would go around spraying whatever this spray was that they said it was. They said it was for mosquito stuff. But they only sprayed it in certain neighborhoods. They only sprayed it in certain areas. It was only in certain areas. And they would go around and spray it. Before you know it, years later, all of a sudden we have this widespread bronchitis, um, inflammation of the lungs kind of thing going on, throughout the city. And then people just started dying. My cousin died. Um, People just started dying. And I knew something wasn't right because prior to that incident, there was a lot of cancers, like not lung cancers, but like in that area of the heart and just chest cancer areas. Um, there were a lot of respiratory kind of things, blood kind of related, things that were going along, but nobody ever took a thought to say, a lot of these people ain't even family members. So how are we pushing this hereditary and genetics when a lot of these people ain't even family members, but a lot of these people are getting the same thing? Like, what's going on? So um, some nights in my town, there's this egg smell. It smells like egg. And what they say it is, they say it's the plant that's burning off gas, is what they say it is. But it's just like, come on, it can't be healthy. So come to find out, the chemicals from the plant were getting into the groundwater. Come to find out, the chemicals from the plant was getting into the groundwater. And that's how, if you lived within so many miles of the plant, that's how pretty much you'll see that that entire area is like a bomb hit it. And I'm talking about my hometown, it's like a bomb hit it because all them people dead and nobody is paying attention. Nobody is paying attention that when you ride down the road, you hardly see anybody on the road anymore. Like nobody is paying attention to all these houses becoming abandoned. Like nobody is paying attention. They just living their lives. But people just dying left and right. For real. They water was brown for so long. I remember when I was younger, we used to sit in the tub and the water that come out the faucet. And if you sit in the tub, like I like to take showers, but my bathroom didn't have a shower. My bathroom only had a tub. Um, and if you sit in the tub, you can feel what felt like grainy metal, like on your legs, like on your ass, like seriously. People not paying attention. Like it's something in the water, it's something in the air, it's something in the rain. When it rains, it's a smell, like a chemical smell. Like people are not paying attention. People ain't paying attention, and they just dying. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy, 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 crazy. I won't get nobody my address if you can't find me. What's good, empathic? Welcome to the live. I ain't see you in here. Um, you know what I'm saying? You won't find me. Definitely taught us how to want out. Exactly. Exactly. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. But, a lot of folks either didn't live to get the grandma or previous family member education, or a lot of people's grandparents didn't live that long for them to hand it over. That's why I say a lot of, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different. They still clean them because on the other side of the bridge, it's still hood. Yeah, they gonna do it. Trust you, me. They gonna do it. They gonna definitely do it. We did too. I ain't gonna lie. And that's why I'm just kind of, thanking God and knocking on wood myself, because we did too. We used to run behind the mosquito trucks. We thought it was fun. We didn't know what they were spraying. They never told us what they were spraying. They never told us. And then the thing about it is, like, before you get to the homes in the area where I live, you have to pass by trees, and in these trees is sitting water, and that's where the mosquitoes ultimately are. The mosquito truck didn't start spraying until they got to the homes. Like, you didn't hear the truck spraying as they're riding down the street past the actual trees where the water is sitting and the mosquitoes are. You heard the mosquito, like, they would stop when they got to the first home. They would stop, hit the button, or whatever, whatever it was, um, that they used to turn it on, and they would start spraying right when they got in front of the homes. Like, they never sprayed until they got to the actual homes. If y'all ever paid attention to that, like it's real. They only did it in certain neighborhoods. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't nothing that was given news coverage or nothing like that. Like, I'm sure it never will. And one day somebody gonna tell the story. This is that moment. Like, this is that moment that happens later on in history. Like, this is that moment where one day somebody will tell the story. Like, one day. And hey, it may be this video. Who knows? Maybe creating history right now. Like, who knows? Yeah, it is. It's sad. It real sad. It real sad. It really is. But yeah, y'all, let me get the video posted so y'all can have y'all Friday video. Get those Ask Emilio questions come in. If you missed the Ask Emilio segment today, definitely go check that video out. It was a follow up to a different segment and a new question, which we're hoping to get the follow up on. Like I say, here at Team Picasso, we'd love to, follow your lives. We'd love to know what's going on with your lives. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you submit the questions, we feel like we're a part of your life, and we deserve to know. We're invested. We need to know what's going on. What happened. What's the results. You know what I'm saying? We need a part three. You know what I'm saying? So submit those questions always to my email. The questions are random, so if you'd like to hear your question read, just make sure you're staying tuned. I'm saying, so I want some wings and fish too. I wish I would have went and got it before they damn it closed, but I was asleep. What's good? Flavors by Dame Dash. Welcome to the live. Dame Dash. I was watching your IG video. Y'all have to go catch it if y'all don't follow Dame Dash. Go catch Dame Dash on Instagram and YouTube, of course. But I was watching Dame Dash video. He said, "Look, if you know you live in the hood, don't be asking me to, you know what I'm saying, don't be questioning me about your package being missing. 'Cause I guess you sending packages of your sauce to people and they wasn't receiving it because they live in the hood and they was probably getting a package stolen. They need to get a ring. They need to get one of those, like they call rings. You put them on the front of your door. The doorbell ringer that cuts the camera on when you ring the doorbell. They needs to get one of those if they want to make sure they get their Dame Dash sauce. Now I haven't tried. I bet they was. Hey, but that's a part of the game. That's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think you're doing very well for yourself. I think you're handling it very well, very professional. And the sauce looks good. And actually, to be quite honest, I've actually already had the sauce. So you did a video a while back where you was making the sauce in the kitchen. So I've actually already made the. I don't know if the sauce in the actual production version of the sauce tastes like the sauce that you made in the saucepan on that day, because I would have never thought to put sweet chili in the sauce. And actually, ever since I watched your video of you putting the sweet chili, I've always put sweet chili and something else you had put in there. I can't remember what else you had put in there. Something else you had put in there, but I always add that to my beloved sauce. So that was a long time ago. It was a long time ago when you did that video. But I make your sauce also, and it's very good. And if y'all have not tried Dame Dash's sauce, he actually has a production version of the sauce. It's in a beautiful jar, and y'all should go check that out. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably already have had it also. But it's really good shit. I love to see. Um, it's just awesome to see. I don't talk against any people, but I definitely uplift mine because I know the struggle because I live in it. Um, it's just awesome to see black men succeeding and doing well. And I feel like us as black men, we should, always congratulate and always, pat another black man on the back and say, "Good job, son," because it's hard out here for a pimp. Good job, you know what I'm saying? You doing it like it's hard, and to be able to live your daily and then run a business, it's hard. So I think we should all be like that. We should all be out here patting, and not just black men and black men, people and people in general. But I'm just speaking from the struggle of a brother, and I just know it's very important for us as other black men to say, "Hey, bro, you're doing a great job, with yourself." So I just feel it's very important. So yeah, good job, good job. The product looks good. It looks amazing. It tastes good. Like I said, I've tasted it. It tastes very good. The product, it looks very good. Good job with that. I said they stealing the sauce right off the porch. I steal it too. It's good. It's good sauce. So I can't wait to do something with some fried chicken. 'Cause y'all know I love me some fried chicken. Fried chicken. I got a fried chicken video. I eat fried chicken every day. It's low carb, low carbs, low carb. We've been doing low carb, like y'all. We've been really sticking to this low carb thing. If y'all haven't noticed, we've been very low carb, keto, very keto. But either way, so yeah, I just wanted to get on here and show some love to you guys, cause we is lovable. Y'all lovable. Y'all just lovable people. And y'all definitely know y'all got a video coming in the morning. Y'all definitely know, so y'all be staying tuned. And exactly. I've talked about this many times. Um, just of the stigma. You know what I'm saying? And it takes somebody that lives in it to know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying from what I've witnessed, of me, growing up. I keep wiping my mouth. I got rubber bands in my mouth, and they keep making the slob turn the white stuff in the corner. Don't you hate that white stuff in the corner? Anyway, listen. But yeah, I've talked about this so many times previously about the stigma. And it's not all like that because everybody grows up, differently. Everybody grows up in different environments, so it's not a universal thing. But I'm just saying from me and where I come from what I've seen, just the lack of compassion, the lack of endurance, the lack of generosity, the lack of thought of another person, the lack of love, all of these things are lacked because they're not given. And it's just gotten to a point where it's just like, if I ain't getting it, then what I'm gonna give it out for? Then the chain has to be broken somewhere. Like somebody has to break that chain. Somebody has to be the person to say it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for you to feel a certain kind of way. It's okay for you to be angry. It's okay for you to be upset. It's okay for you to be happy. Like a lot of people don't think it's okay for you to be happy. Like they're stuck in this mode of being hurt so much. People have been hurt and pushed down so much that they feel like, it's like a drug to them. I'm just saying from what I've witnessed, it's like a drug. And if they don't get a feeling of hurt, they begin to lash. It's crazy. Like I'm just telling you what I witnessed. Just as far as growing up, where I grew up, people have been, hurt in so many ways. Like people feel like they need hurt, they need some type of pain in their lives. It's like a drug. It's crazy. It's hard to explain, but it's crazy. But it's just, I just feel it's very important that somebody voices that it's okay for you to not feel hurt. It's okay for you to be successful. It's okay for you to step outside of your normal. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be you. It's okay. It's okay. And I feel if nothing else that I want to make sure I bring to my platform and to my black men and my people, my fellow brother, that it's okay. I just want them to understand how important it is to know it's okay to cry. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to have feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like you have to have all of these things in order to be chemically balanced. You can't just be one way. Like you can't just be you know, an angry person all the time, mad at life, mad because of my circumstances, mad because of my situations, mad because of what my parents and grandparents went through. At some particular point, you have to make a self decision to pull yourself up and get some things happening for yourself. And when you see somebody else who may be going through something that you went through, you're going to miss your blessing and you're going to miss your lesson and you're going to miss the opportunity to level up, because that level up moment is that blessing of you passing a blessing to somebody else. I ain't going to preach to y'all all night. I ain't coming here to preach. But yeah, yeah. Y'all, you have to know that if I don't want to bring nothing else to this, I just want to, let my fellow brothers know it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It is okay. Since still not the 14. Yeah, definitely. Definitely need love. But yeah, I'm about to jump off myself. I wasn't planning on being on live this long. Um, but yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that video in the mañana, because it's coming. I'm about to get it ready and go ahead and publish it. I might end up at Sonic in about 10 minutes because I'm hungry. But I want to do a mukbang, but that food ain't gonna be good by the time I get back. Some foods you just you can't get and bring back, and it'd be a good mukbang. Like sometimes you can't do it. But either way, um, yeah, thank y'all for your time. I hope y'all have a great night. I will see y'all in the morning on my morning post. Thank y'all so much for joining. Love you. Be blessed. Peace.